loves, I'm coming back to you today again with another tutorial. This one's going to be my complete matte foundation routine along with contouring and highlighting. So let's get started. Oh, by the way, my eyebrows are already done, as you can see, but I'm starting off again today with my Mary Kay primer, and I'm just going to rub that all over my face again. So my face is primed just so I can have that protection between my skin, so it's not, especially considering the foundation I am planning on wearing today is quite heavier. Today I'm using my Revlon ColorStay. Yes, ColorStay in Cappuccino. This is actually a very nice foundation. I'm using today my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and I actually really love this for blending out foundation because I feel like it gets into everything. But as you can see, this foundation is actually really good coverage. Making sure that that's really blended in well. And then I do have my Max Prep and Prime Corrector, and this is in, it's like a peachy color. Peach Luster. I'm just going to take that a little right around my mouth. That's it, because my mouth right there in the corners are a little darker. I'm just going to pat it in with my fingers. I'm going to go in with a piece of tissue and just press down all over my face. This is kind of going to press the foundation in somewhat, but my purpose of this is to take all the excess oil off of my skin. Because whether you know it or not, like, here's my tissue. As you can see, it's dirty. I had a clean face. I only moisturized my face, so I'm helping to suck up all that moisture, which is going to help with the lasting, my foundation lasting longer. Just do it all over your face, and it's just a Kleenex. See, all that. It is dirty, but especially around my nose, my T-zone, I want to actually go in and pat extra. So here's my NW Max Pro Longwear. This is my favorite concealer in NW40, and that's going to be my highlight color. And today I'm actually going to use my beauty blender to do it. And I'm taking with my beauty blender, I'm using my all-nighter Urban Decay all-nighter long lasting makeup setting spray. It's right here, and a lot of people wet theirs, and I do if I'm doing my whole makeup, but for the purposes of this, I'm just going to spray it so it makes it damp. And I'm going to go underneath my eyes. So I'm going to go in and actually just pat that underneath my eyes. As you can see, it is brighter around there. Whew. So it's a pretty natural, it's not too dramatic. I do have NC 45 for when I want a super dramatic, because sometimes if I'm not in the mood, I'll just do a really contoured face, which is borderline drag, but I don't mind. I'm actually also for a highlight for people who don't want something as dramatic as what I may be doing right now. You can always do your regular concealer. Take your regular concealer and actually mix it in with a color corrector. And that's actually a really pretty highlight too. Like, you can use, actually we have right here too, the L'Oreal, and it's a peachy orange color. Anti-dull Skill Primer. Mix this in for darker complexions. Mix this in with your concealer, and it's going to give you a slight highlight. And it's really pretty. Blend it in. I'm going to go back a little because I am. And you can see the difference. Underneath my eyes and down my nose are a lot brighter. And I'm just going to do a little right here. That's going to help when I actually go to do my lipstick later. I'm going to do another tutorial after that. Just highlight it and bring that light in. So when I'm highlighting, that's going to bring those parts out more, so it's going to pop. And to set that, I'm actually going to go in with my Ben Nye powder, and I'm using Topaz. Topaz. I do have banana powder, but for me personally, that is too light for me. I think I look more ashy with it. So this is my go-to, and I'm going to use today, I'm going to use my Sigma brush, my tapered face brush. Don't use this too much, so why not? And take that right underneath. And you see it's a yellow base, which I do love. Yellow is so pretty on our skin. It's going to be a light set. And you can at times, I didn't do it today, which I should have. I'll put Urban Decay underneath. That helps with the creasing, but that's the purpose of actually putting powder on it. But if you do have creasing underneath your eyes, then that would actually be a good choice for you. And there, so all that part on my face is set. I'm going to take my Real Techniques buffing brush, and now I'm just going to go in with my blotting powder, because I do want my face to be super matte, and I'm using Deep Dark by MAC and their blotting powder. It's translucent basically. You're not going to get any color, so it's not going to change the color of my face, which is why I do like it. And this is just going to help with the oil, absorbing the oil from my skin. And there. So now I'm going to go in and I want to contour. I'm starting out with my favorite contour I told you at right now is the Sleep palette. So this is what I'm going to use to contour my nose. I use this one more on an everyday basis, but let me pull this in just a little more. There. I use this on an everyday basis, and I'm going to take it actually from my eyebrows and go down on the side of my nose. Because it does have a nice contour, but it's not too much. And this is just going to slim my nose out a bit. And take it right underneath there. You can see my nose is a little more defined. And that helps with the contour. So if you do have a bigger nose or just want it to look slimmer, take it. You can always go heavier. I don't go too heavy. That's just me personally. But there is my contour for my nose, and I'm going in with another one. This is called Studio Mix. There's a makeup artist down here, Yolante. She has her own makeup line, and this is the color. As you can see, it's very dark. For the purposes of this, I'm going to use this and just rub my contouring brush in there. I'm going to take that. You can do the fish face, which I've showed you before. I'm going to take it right there. This is actually a very dark contour on me, but it looks really good. I do like it. And take it and just blend it in. So that is my contour. And then after that, I'm going to go in with my blush. You know my favorite blush already from the Top Broke, which really sucks. Toasted Almond from Black Radiance. Go right on my blushes, and I go up with it to help slim out my cheeks. And I'm putting that right on top of my contour, actually. So you're going to see a mixture. It's going to go right from my contour into my blush. And this is just giving me a glow. And to finish it up, I'm going to go with my Sleep palette again, and I'm going to do my highlight with them. Taking the same setting brush, I'm going back in. I'm going to put that right here on the top of my cheekbone. And it's just going to bring the light in right there, make my cheekbones pop. And you can see it right there. Like it has a glowy feel to it, which is really pretty. This is my final look. My full foundation routine with it, and I'm actually going to spray it just to set it with the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray again. And this is actually going to set my makeup. And it's going to help with the oil. And this also, if you do look a little powdery, it'll help with that powdery look. But as you can see, this is a very subtle subtle, but you can see it just brings attention, defines my nose. Underneath here is very bright compared to before, and that is my full highlighting and contouring. If you do want to go dramatic, you know, always go with your concealer lighter, go a shade or two depending on how dramatic you want it to be, but this is a nice one that you can wear anywhere, and I personally like. So thank you for watching, and I will be back with y'all later. Please like my video if you like what you see, like my video, and thumbs up, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good day, everybody.